Hi, this is the team of Homes NYC. We are here to present ourselves so you get to know each and every one of us. We have different nationalities, different languages. I'll let each and everyone present themselves to you. Let's start with Ryan Ali.
السلام عليكم، اسمي ريان علي. لو عاوزين تشتروا بيت في نيويورك ولا نيوجيرسي اريا اتصلوا بينا ونحن حنساعدكم.
Nike ntole Mamadou Aliou Balde na yi ya fe ka bon sara albisi ankila ambisi ya mademel ali la bon soro
won wali ngale Mariam Balde mo na New York City ne hawa mabangai sarape bon ali mono mo malide. Merci.
Hola, soy Nelly Jurado y estoy aquí para ayudar. Nosotros somos expertos en todas las áreas de Nueva York.
Hi, I'm Anita Khan. Are you looking to buy, sell, or rent a home? We are here to help you at Home NYC. Come, give us an opportunity to help you. We make great.
Bonjour, mon nom c'est Ibrahim Ba de Homes NYC Group. On est là aujourd'hui pour vous dire tout simplement que si vous cherchez des maisons à acheter ou bien à vendre ou bien des locations, des SAM, tout ce que vous voulez, nous sommes là pour vous aider. Homes NYC, c'est la raison pour laquelle nous sommes là, pour la communauté. C'est pour vous dire tout simplement que n'hésitez pas de nous appeler parce qu'on est là pour vous aider.
On jarama, o team mo yidon do ko team amen on ni. No yimi de mari ga language different, de mari culture different, be andi kadi sare ne ngeno fulani. Kala mo fala am sodugol, ma lugol, ma yegol nodde o équipe amen do ne wali toto. My name is Mamadou Barry. I'm a broker of Homes NYC Group, and I have next to me Aisha Jallo, and you have Nelly Chong, you have Yunusa Tierno, and you have Mariam Balde. I'm going to start with Aisha. Aisha, why don't you explain to people about this place in French a little bit?
Bonjour mes frères et sœurs, nous sommes ici à Shirley, à Long Island. C'est très beau, c'est magnifique, c'est bien pour une famille qui a envie de grandir ici dans la quiétude. Venez voir Shirley, nous sommes des professionnels ici, on est prêts à vous aider. Merci.
Thank you very much. Nelly, what do you have to tell the people out there about this place?
Hello everyone. So here in Mastic and Shirley, it's very beautiful, it's peaceful, it's very quiet, it's great for families. So if you want to move out to this area, you're going to enjoy the beach setting and everything else that it has to offer.
And you are the right person to see for that, right?
Absolutely. Give me a call.
I'm sure. Yunusa, what do you have to tell us?
On jara maray misal mini o musite cherno Yunusa ba pai kumong kung aray komina taon do no kure labande woni Shirley do kala be marbe fami fala be dejere e pai eneji moƴƴiri fi pai koye mon koye haray ko Shirley do suɓoto ɗon plage no woodi ɓuttu no woodi welo e haray ko ɗum ɗon minnata on on jarama.
Mariam Balde, en jindi en daari cuuɗi en daari shopping center je en daari ɗuma ko ɗum marɗa ko ɓeccana yimɓe ɓen ɗon.
Hello, yes, me ko Mariam Balde.
Hello guys, my name is Aissatou from Homes NYC. I'm a licensed real estate salesperson in the state of New York. I have my coworker Chepegi Barry with me.
Hi everyone.
And we also have Hope. She is a mortgage lender. She's been on the business for so long, and she's here to tell us today. She's gonna do a presentation and tell us how she can help our audience, how she can help you guys buy your house in 2024. So Hope, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Looking forward to our beautiful 2024 coming up. As Sasatou represented me, this is Hope Sakezi. I've been with MLO number 244341. I've been doing this for a very long time, and long enough to have some white hair and 5 kids. And we service all type of clientele. As you're aware, I'm a mortgage broker. Mortgage broker means that basically we have, I always like to describe it as if you're going to a hospital versus going to an urgent care or doctor's office. We have so many different products that are there for the clients, that most of the clients will be able to fit into one of our products. The big products that we're really servicing most of the clientele right now are the first-time home buyers. We also provide grants. So this way, the clients that don't have so much money down, they'll be able to still purchase a home and use basically the services and make sure that they get the best possible interest rate. So when we have a scenario, we put it into our product and then we'll see which product is going to give us the lowest possible rate, lowest possible payments for our clientele. This way the clients are happy and they refer us many others. We have the first time home buyers with the 3.5% down. We have the 100% financing with grants. We have the 1 year tax return program. We also have, go
Um,
ahead.
yeah, I just want us to go like step by step so people can catch up the great thing you're talking about. There's a lot of people they don't know these big terminologies and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you go slow and then explain a little bit on each side? Like there's a couple type of loan. You know, we have done deals together. You do a great job. You give
Thank you.
great great rates. So can you let us know what, like you said, there's 100% financing. There's a first time home buyer. Can you go on the first time home buyer? The program
Yes.
you have, the pros on that, and what's the difference with this loan and the other one? Can you go
Correct.
let us know and then little details?
Definitely. So the first time home buyer, our buyers are able to work with the minimum down of the 3.5% financing. We're able to include all of the closing costs in the price. So the clients basically are able to utilize the realtor services and negotiate to be able to include the closing costs within the purchase price, and we will honor that. This way, we're able to get the lowest possible interest rates. Right now, we're giving in the low fives rates, with something that is very hard out there. I lent yesterday on a 5.125 interest rate. So these rates are available with us right now. And that program fits very well into it. With the first time home buyer, we also have another sub-product that if you're buying a one family and you don't have enough income, but you know that you're going to be utilizing it and using one of the family members or anybody else to help you out with the basement, or sometimes you have a house behind the house that's called accessory unit, and you're able to use that as an income toward your qualifications. So let's say you're a husband and wife, the wife doesn't have such a good credit score, or the husband doesn't have a good credit score, and we want to remove one of you guys, and you know that you will be bringing another person and residing into your accessory unit, you're able to use that as an income.
Okay, great.
So go ahead.
So the other thing, like a scenario to make it easy for me, I love numbers because if you say it, people understand and they feel related. Like a house on $600,000, one family. So
Correct.
can you tell us, like from 3.5% down, what's gonna be the down payment? What's gonna be the closing cost? And then if they don't have enough income, like what are the client expecting? Like what's the income they're expecting to get a house on that price?
So let's say we're looking at a house of, as you said, $600,000. I'm plugging it in right now. Depending, more or less, your down payment would be around $21,000.
Yeah.
$600,000 would include most of your closing costs. So right now, I like to include a little bit in terms of buy downs or anything like this and the interest rate, because that's how you're able to get the best possible deal. So I usually say put 6% sales concession. So that's usually around 36,000. You don't really need this as closing cost of 36,000, but it's there that if you want to utilize it, you could always utilize it. What I tell my clients is have the seller's concession when you can, because most of the sellers won't give it to you, and not all the lenders will honor it. So if you're able to take it, because you could always remove it or reduce it afterwards. But if you want to do this vice versa, it's much harder. To always take it, and then if you need to reduce it, we could always reduce it later on towards your deal. So on a $600,000, you're looking at 3.5% down, which is $21,000, and you're looking at approximately an interest rate I'm using right now of 5.3, 5.375. Your payment would be around $39.80 on a deal like that. So that's
That means
something
the
that
monthly payment is gonna be $39.80.
more or less with taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, all the good stuff that you need there. So yes, we added that in. And in terms of, as I said, the seller's concession, it helps you out with buying down the rate. So if you don't want to buy down the rate, you could say, okay, you know what? I don't want to buy down the rate. That's fine. Then we could lower the seller's concession. And sometimes on these purchases, something special that we have that not all the lenders will honor is that we have what is called the purchase SEMA. We are able to save on your closing costs drastic amount. How? If the seller purchased the house, let's say, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and they still have a mortgage on it, we see what the mortgage amount is, what the balance is on it, and we're able to take the mortgage tax that was already paid and apply it to your closing cost to save your mortgage tax. So it depends how much the balance is. So usually you want to tell your agent, which Jessica knows this very well already, to get a copy of the seller's mortgage statement. The seller will save a couple of dollars and you will save a lot of money on your closing costs. So when that money comes in, that's an extra money that you will be able to utilize however you want to. Okay.
Okay.
And this
because
go
like
ahead.
1 second, we're gonna do like commercial. We're gonna do one like.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time for real estate is now because there is never a better time than right now. My name is Isa Tiberi. I'm a real estate agent with Home NYC Group. Today I'm going to talk to you about real estate. Investing in real estate is not only the fastest, safest, and most reliable way to invest your money, but it's the way to make you rich. Look at this home. My team and I help these people realize their dream by purchasing this gorgeous home. It could be your turn. You could be next. When you're ready, if you're ready, contact us and we'll let you in. Thank you very much.
Okay, we are back.
Beautiful, beautiful. So going back to that $600,000 purchase price, as we said, with the $21,000 down, and income, you need approximately $100,000 to be able to purchase a house like this. And I'm using the queen, the 5 borough taxes around $350 a month. Now, if let's pretend that you don't have that and you don't have the $100,000, you have only $90,000, and you know for a fact that you're going to be utilizing the accessory unit, then we could add that and you could deduct around $20,000. So even though you're making 80, you should still be able to qualify for this.
And the accessory unit can be a basement or a second
or another house behind the house, or
Yeah.
sometimes they have like a mother-daughter that you're able to use this. Yes.
And then I heard that this FHA loan, you can buy up to 4 family as a first-time home buyer.
Correct. You're able to buy on FHA 1 to 4 families, first-time home buyer with the minimum, and you could include, as we said, all the closing costs in it. So yes, that's an amazing, basically, that's an amazing asset. Because even if you want to rent out the second unit, the third unit, that's where the money's coming from, and you most of the time are living mortgage-free, because between all the rest of the units, you're being paid for.
And then if even your income is not that high, the bank can use the income that this house is
From the
producing.
rental.
Oh,
That's right.
There's no excuse to don't be a landlord or a homeowner.
Listen, we're living in the world of dreams here. We're living in the United States of America. It's the land of dreams. And there is a reason why we say that. The way we grew up, the way my father grew up, he didn't believe in mortgages. He didn't believe in interest. Which we do have also the halal loans, interest bearing free mortgages. But regardless, the idea of having another partner in this purchase of a home, they didn't believe in this back then. So when I grew up, I had to argue with my father, hey, buy something. But overall, right now, you're living in a country that gives you every single opportunity to be able to be a homeowner. More than this, we honestly can't ask for. We just need to sit down, ask the right questions, call the appropriate party, and get ourselves to be led in the right directions. A team where you could trust, a team where has a reputation, a team that has been there for many years. Stronger than that, you cannot get.
Great.
That's how I see it. Yes. If you don't purchase a home here in this country, honestly, I don't know what to say, because look at it. How many years ago? Let's say 10 years ago, we go back. You had 2 types of people. You had the people that purchased their homes for $200,000, $300,000, correct? Some kept it and some said, oh my God, the house is not worth it, because we always have up and down in real estate. And the people that couldn't keep it or didn't care to keep it and take that extra what's the word I'm looking for? Extra power or extra step to be able to keep the house, and just said, you know what, let me live mortgage free and let the house be taken by the bank, but I'm leaving a couple of years for free. They lost because whoever kept and was able to keep, okay, and tried their best to keep are the winners. Because all these $300,000 houses, what are they now? They doubled and tripled in value. And this
Yeah,
is
I have
real
a perfect
estate.
example. 2020, the houses in Shirley was 300, 350. Right now, they're selling for 600,000. That's double the house. If you want to sell it today, you're going to walk out at least with 250 with all your
Exactly.
expenses gone. And then where you can invest all this $21,000 and get 250,000 in 3 years? Where?
There is no other way. Listen, my client literally just bought her house 6 months ago, and the house appreciated in value for by $100,000. She renovated it a little bit, cosmetic work, and now she's considering to resell it because she's walking away with so much more and moving on to what she wants. So this is a land of dreams, and there is a reason why it says that. There is a reason why it's called that, because the opportunities are there. It's us to open up our eyes and grab them. It's us to educate ourselves and surround ourselves by the right people to make it happen and hold our hands with trust. That's basically what it all comes down to.
Thank you. Isa, do you want to say something?
Yes, thank you so much, Hope. That's a lot of helpful information. Everyone, if you're looking at this video right now, please feel free to write your comment, ask any questions you have. If you're not able to answer it right now, we'll get back to you as soon as we're done. Mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît, si vous regardez cette vidéo avec toutes les informations que vous êtes en train d'apprendre, essayez de poser vos questions, écrivez sous le commentaire. Si on n'arrive pas à répondre à vos questions maintenant, on pourra répondre à vos questions après la vidéo. On jarama si ɗon darde o vidéo hande hiɗon wawi windude commentaire ji mon ɗi landoɗon Hope landoɗon Aissatou ma min coppeji o falɗon andude o min jaboto question ji mon ɗi kenen tas question ji ɗin ko ɗum ɗon tun ƴettata fiyon wawa wonde e nder process fiyon sodu suudu awa lande question ji ɗin on jarama.
And don't forget to share the live video so it may help somebody.
That is true.
You're live on. Okay, next we're gonna give back the microphone to Hope. Let's go to the next step, Hope.
So just to give you an example on the same scenario that you said, the $600,000 house, you need, as I said, $100,000. That accessory unit saves us around $20,000 on your income. Now, one more big thing on these first-time home buyer. Let's say you want to purchase a home and you're making only $30,000. And you have your wife that is making $100,000, but her credit is shut and there's no point to have her on the loan, or vice versa. But you have a mother that lives in Texas and wants to co-sign for you, and she's making $100,000. Then you're able to add her as what it's called a non-occupant co-signer and be able to use her income, and she does not need to be on the contract of sale or at the deed, only on the loan. And you and your wife are still able to hold this deed solely under your name, and your mother will be there as just a non-occupant co-signer. Now, the question arises if your mother would want to purchase a home on her own within, I don't know, a year or two. Can she still buy a house as a first-time home buyer? Yes, she can. As long as you could prove that she's a non-occupant and we're able to prove 12 months history that you pay the mortgage versus your mother, she will be able to purchase her own home within 12 months.
That's a great point, Hope, because there's so many people that ask that, and then some people don't want to co-sign because they're wondering if they will be able to buy later on because they have their name on the loan and stuff. So thank you for clarifying that part as well.
And they will qualify for the first-time home buyer. So that's the main point. She will still be able to qualify for this first-time home buyer even though she co-signed for you. And that's major. That's major. And many people would be like, you know what? I don't want to share my ownership. There is zero ownership to the other side. So it's really literally a win-win situation on that side. As long as you're a family and you feel comfortable with each other and trust each other, there's really nothing else there. If anything, that will help your credit to be built up because you have a mortgage on your credit with a good history.
Can it be another family member or friend?
Yeah, not friend, mother, father, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, stepmother, stepfather. Steps are okay, but that's basically where it falls down with.
Okay, great.
Yes, friends or cousins are not allowed. Yes. So.
All right. So this is the FHA loan, and then you was talking about 100% financial loan, which is like to give opportunity to other people that don't have money saved up, but they make a good income, they have their credit, and then they want to buy a house. So how does that work?
So you described it perfectly. As long as you have good income, because the debt to income ratio on this has to be good. Debt to income ratio means basically your expenses with your income has to equal a specific debt to be specific ratio to be able to qualify for this product. And if you do, and your credit is decent, because that's usually how it goes, the interest rates on that product are higher. But hey, you don't have the down payment and the bank is financing it for you. You'll be able to privately refinance within a year or two and get out of this higher interest rates, because as we see, the interest rates are going down and probably will go down further and be able to get out of it. But at the same token, you're building equity for yourself, because look at it. Right now, you're purchasing your home. When interest rates are going to go down, what happens? Demand goes higher because everybody now wants to buy even more and more and more. So what happens to prices? Prices go up. As demand increases, prices increase, correct? So now you might even sell your house within a year or two because you're making so much more on your property. So that's the idea. Or choose to refinance. If that's going to be your choice of refinancing, that's the other option as well, to be able to lower your payment and lower your interest rate and be able to manage the loan better, your mortgage better. That's the other option. But look at it in the long run, which honestly, I don't think the long run is going to be too much of a long run. It's probably going to be within a year or two. So the market rates are going to drop. What happens? Prices will go up because the demand will increase. So you have to make sure that you're planning your future right.
I'm going to come back to the FHA loan. What's the credit requirement on FHA loan?
So technically speaking, you could go as low as a 550, depending on how much you're putting down and your compensating factor. But what I really like to tell the client is have in your mind around a 600 credit score, where you look at it as the minimum down with the 3.5%. Can you go?
We cannot hear you anymore, Hope. Hope? 1 second, she gotta come back. I'm gonna test her. Hello, we are back. We still cannot hear you, Hope. No.
Maybe something is up with your link or your connection. We can hear you.
Maybe go ahead and then come back with the link. Yeah. We're gonna go to another commercial, okay?
Njarama ko min Mamadou Boy Bari real estate brokerage mango haray ko andingol on kadi hikka kadi hewti ka tax din filate hay do yon filde tax di mon din haray meden tori on si tay hakkille mon hino fi dabbugol nokkure ko wona do fala sodugo suudu gere humpodire men sifano on ko honno wawoton filirgol tax di mon din fiyo banque on approuve gono woni ko banque islamique utilise ton woni ko banque traditionnelle utilise ton ara hino wodi façon no filir ton taxe ji mon ɗin si banque wawon approuve de surtout si tawi non ko hoore mo gollanto si ko taxi jogi ɗon si ko salon jogi ɗon tawi ko grosserie jogi ɗon whatever ko jogi ɗon ko kala ko watte tawi ko hoore mo gollanton guere famodire si filon taxi mon ɗin so on acci ha on fili taxi ɗin si contacte ɗon men haray woni leydi sodugol suudu nde hitande ɗo le plus souvent haray contacte men numéro ji no yo vidéo ɗo on jarama.
All right.
We good?
Yeah, we good. So let's go.
Beautiful. Where was I? Remind me, please.
We was talking about the
grants. Yeah, we were talking about the grants. Okay, so yeah, the grants are going to be there to help out the clients that do have a good credit or decent credit, and they do have the income, and that's where the grants will be able to be applicable for them because they just weren't able to save enough money to be able to do it. Now, in terms of the credits, you asked me about the lowest credit score that would be good. We have credit companies that we could refer you to that they do great jobs with credit fixings. And you have the attestations online. If you go online, you'll see many reviews that will attest to our services like that we were able to clean up the credit. Sometimes we put the deal in while the credit company's fixing the credit just to get a higher, better credit score. So this way we'll be able to give the client a better interest rate, because interest rate is what we want to lower as much as possible. So if we have to do this loan once or twice or 3 times even to get you the lowest possible payment, lowest possible rate, that's what we're here for. We will service you as best as possible to make it happen and make sure that you are as happy as possible with us.
Yeah, I hope this is the first hand. It's like I hope it is doing a lot of magic or giving you a low monthly payment. You cannot even believe it. So that's why we invite her here today. She try her best all the time to give you a very low monthly payment. That means lower interest rate. Everybody she can save you money, she's gonna do that. So that's why.
Listen, you know what I love about you guys? You follow my pre-approvals. When I say what a client is pre-approved for, you take this and you look at it and you say, hey, okay, if this is what the client, many banks will just give you pre-approvals and many realtors will just put you in a house that you will fall in love with. But then guess what? How are you going to pay for this mortgage? And are you going to qualify for this loan? These are 2 major questions that most of the realtors don't care about. Most of the banks don't even go over this with the clients. But with us, the difference is that we work here as a team. You get the pre-approval from me. We make sure that you're comfortable with this payment. We make sure that you're able to afford this house and qualify for it. And that's when our team here will go find you the right property. And right after they find it, again, we go over this. And we make sure that you're comfortable with the amount of money that you need to bring to the closing. And again, that you're comfortable with the payment. And only then you are, we put you in a contract. Our team here will help you out with setting the contract up and making it happen. And within 30 to 45 days, as long as the house and everything else is applicable, you're able.
I think she's.
Hope we can hear you.
She's getting calls. All right, guys, let's go.
A lot of people want to buy their houses in New York City. We are here to help you, to get you in. Ibrahim, your agent. We want everybody to stop paying rent for somebody else. Pay your own mortgage. You can do it. Look, these people, they did it with us. We helped them. Look, that's beautiful, the beautiful house. Look, the backyard. You can have a free land, live in peacefully, and you pay your own mortgage, and you don't pay no rent. Nobody bother you. We are here to help you. Homes NYC, call us, we get you in. Thank you.
Hello there, Isatu.
Yes.
I want to remind everybody that right now we are around tax seasons, and this is the best time to reach out to our team to help you and give you all the information through the process of buying a home. Even if you're not ready to buy a home this year, this could be helpful to you and not delay your process when you're ready next year. So please feel free to contact us, okay? And write on the comment whatever question you may have. Thank you.
And I said to you, tax getting healthy, tax season healthy. I want a surprise ko yimbe jolo wata won go qualify fi su do arbe sika be qualify. Ko best thing ko wata ko sa no di men mesi fono ma on procedure on one time ma wolindira ma el lender be ben nasa wona force sa fudi ke procedure on like a ma continue be verify on kay di man me dara sa approve ma sa approve. Donc I said to Ramari Koyota, maybe you can translate this in Fulani or French now until Hope come back.
Yes, bonjour à tous. Encore une fois, on est à la période des taxes. Ici, on appelle tax season. Si vous avez des questions, si vous voulez ou vous envisagez d'acheter une maison cette année ou l'année prochaine, s'il vous plaît, contactez-nous. On pourra vous donner les informations requises pour pouvoir aller dans le process sans perdre du temps. Avec les documents requis, avec le processus qu'il vous faut pour pouvoir être qualifié à avoir des prêts auprès de la banque.
Thank you. So, men fijin on don say the testimony be yimbe be me walliti ye bi galleji Long Island, me wallito community me ngomotya be bui like over 100 people now. We already helped to move to Long Island. Parce que ton chudi no hoi budi ko tumberega so ga ka di falla me da wayo walli tagol me fijina do testimony on sera.
I mean, it's a beautiful neighborhood, a beautiful community. There's a lot of people. I noticed that all my people from the other place, Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens, move here in Manhattan. So I'm looking to come here too.
Good.
Very soon.
Can you
hopefully.
See? Oh, great. You see that?
Okay.
What experience on Long Island?
Long Island ko pala ne ugo paiko pala ne de paiko mako Long Island is a peaceful and nice neighborhood, very friendly people, and I love the area. And thank you so much for letting us get this place. Thank you.
Dr. Jaro, thank you very much.
Okay, all right. Hope is back.
Beautiful.
See you here now. Okay, let's go.
Sorry, it looks like we had too many phone calls that were disturbing us.
You're popular.
All right, so thank you for your time.
Just switch the phones. That's it.
Again, to taking time on your busy schedule and come here, talk to our audiences, to this community. Thank you. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, my dear. My pleasure.
So moving forward, we have a lot of people that own businesses that have 1099. They do taxi and some own salons. There's so many people that listen to us that do cab driving. So what are the type of loan you have for people that have 1099?
So we have for the self-employed people we have different types. Self-employed people that are claiming their income on their tax returns, we're able to do what it's called full doc, which is tax returns for 2 years and be able to qualify them with the lower interest rates. For the self-employed people that have been self-employed for 5 years or more, we're able to go 1 year tax returns. So let's say they want to claim their 2023 taxes right now. January 24th was the earliest they were able to start. So that whatever they file now, this is what will count if they've been self-employed for over 5 years. And then we have the ones that basically, I don't need any tax returns or anything else. We could go with 12 months bank statements or the profit and loss from your accountant that will basically qualify and be utilized as an income. So whatever your accountant will say on your P&L, on your profit and loss schedule, that's what we will honor and we will be able to utilize as an income. And last but not least, we have what's called DSCR loans, which are basically for self-employed or regular clients that want to purchase an investment property and don't want to deal with their tax returns, with their W-2s. That's a headache for them. As long as the property pays for itself, and even you were able to do the deal with 10%, 20% down. Interest rates are much better with the 20% down, but we are able to do it with the lower down payment and include your closing costs and the price. So you're able to get the better deals this way.
With an investment.
Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah. Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. So
yes,
yeah,
I'm here.
There's a lot of information you just gave. I just want to break down a little bit on those information. You said the people that have a 1099, we have a loan that they can utilize the bank statement. Can you let us know a little bit about that loan? What's the credit requirement? And then how long? You said they have to be in the business for 5 years. It can be they have to be on the same line of business, or they can be like this year taxi driver, then they open a restaurant, something like that.
Okay, so as long as they've been self-employed for 5 years or their company has been open for 5 years, they'll be able to purchase the house with 1 year tax return. That's how you're going to be able to do that. In terms of the bank statements or the profit and loss, as long as the accountant attests that they've been self-employed, or and this is their profit and loss, or this is sometimes your Schedule C, so that's your personal Schedule C, that's going to be on your personal tax returns, or if they've been self-employed and they have a company, we are able to be using that profit and loss.
What's the minimum down payment on those type of loans?
1 second. For some reason, I'm not able to hear you. 1 second, please.
Okay, so right now, Hope is talking about the self-employed people. They have different type of loan for them.
For some reason, your voice is coming out very low, but it's okay. I'll try my best to hear it. Go ahead. What was your other question?
Yeah, I was asking what's the credit requirement, and also what else? Yeah.
You want to, technically speaking, we could go with 660 and above, but you want to have a good credit for these programs. You want to be able to have a decent credit to be able to get the best possible deal. So I tell my clients the same way as the FHA, can we do 550s or low? Yes, you can. But is it the right way to go? No. So what we do is, as I said, we could put the file in if you have like a 670, 680 credit score, and increase the credit score if I see that we're able to, and then just switch it and get you the best possible rate right after. When the credit is increased, we're able to reevaluate the interest rates and update it accordingly.
And then what's the minimum down payment on that?
Yes.
The down payment.
1 second. The down payment on that, you want to have 20% down. But again, on the profit and loss and on the profit and loss and on the P&L products, we're able to go where the P&L. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the volume while I'm speaking to you guys. That's why I sound like this. For some reason, I'm not able to hear you well, and
Okay,
I'm trying to fix the audio.
For like a couple seconds and before you finish. Okay, sounds good.
Okay, dear.
All right.
A lot of people want to buy their houses in New York City. We are here to help you, to get you in. Ibrahim, your agent. We want everybody to stop paying rent for somebody else. Pay your own mortgage. You can do it. Look, these people, they did it with us. We help them. Look, that's the beautiful house. Look, the backyard. You can have a free land, living peacefully, and you pay your own mortgage, and you don't pay no rent. Nobody bother you. We are here to help you. Homes NYC, call us, we get you in. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. I can't
The
fix
real
it.
estate industry is very hot right now. Hi, my name is Aissatou Diallo. I'm a licensed real estate salesperson in the state of New York. We have helped a lot of people get into their dream homes. You may be the next.
I provide the most professional, loyal service in this industry. The interests of my client always come first, as I'm dedicated to create a long-term relationship with you so I can earn the referral of your loved one.
All right. We're still waiting for Miss Hope to finish fixing her phone. But let's Isita, do you have something to say about right now what you're seeing on the market and stuff until she comes back?
I mean, not so far about the market, which is actually interesting because interest rate is slowly going down. Therefore, there will be a lot of inventory on the market. So this is something to look forward to. But beside that, I wanted to tell, like, I'm an immigrant. I want to tell everyone because this is something I want for myself. Like, we come to this country and we work hard. We just want to go back home and build home and invest there. But right now, a lot of the countries, a lot of the people, you come here and it takes you longer to go back. And sometimes you don't even go back. So one way you can invest your money and make money while you're asleep, like Warren Buffett said, and I love that quote. He said, if you're not able to make money while you're sleeping, you're going to work all your life. So one way to do that is to invest in real estate. There's a lot of information being shared right now on this platform. We can break it down. We have people who speak English, Fulani, Malinke, other languages, Arabic, and then you can reach out to us and we can break it down for you and explain it to you one-on-one. Buying a home is scary, but it's also not scary if you have the right information. So reach out to us. Let us help you. If that's in the back of your mind, let's make it happen. Thank you. Let's see if Hope can hear us again.
I'm able to hear you again. Are you able to hear? But I had to go back log in with my own phone, so God help me here.
You did great.
And then you're gonna have some more phone calls. I know
Yeah, I'm trying to put it
in.
under not disturb. That's what I did. So let's see.
All right. Thank you, Hope, for your time again. So we was talking about the minimum down payment. I know they can utilize the full document check, and then if they approve, what's the minimum down payment on that, and then we can move forward for the one.
Perfect. On the conventionals, you could put even on 1 to 4 family, you're able to, they just changed the product. So you're able to purchase a home with 5% down. So back then, it used to be a lot more difficult because after a month ago, it was 15% down. Right now, they changed the product and they updated it with 5% down. So many people that did not have the 15% down now can purchase because you're able to use and calculate the income a lot differently now with the conventional versus the FHA. There's a little bit more leverage with being able to use vacating units and things like that. So 5% down instead of 15% as of a month ago. So the market is definitely changing to our favor.
Thank you. And the other one, you said we can do a 12-month bank statement, and there's another one they can just take their income. And then I just want to say I have done this loan before. It's an amazing thing. If you're working, you have your down payment. It's just like your accountant need to state it, and the bank gonna take that as little. They're not gonna ask for tax return or anything like that. And this is something she's gonna explain to us now.
Yeah, as long as your CPA attesting to your profit and loss schedule and it's on one sheet of paper, they summarize your income and expenses, we will take that for it. And that will be basically reflective or your business, that it's corporate or just a Schedule C, an LLC that you own. That's it. And that's what we will use. For that program, the best possible rates come when you put the 20% down or more. You're able to do it with lower down payment, but the best rates and the deal looks the best when you're putting 20% down or more.
Okay, you're able to put less too as well?
Yes, you're able to put less. And on the 20% down, we're able to also finance your closing costs in full. So 6% closing costs can be financed in that product. That's another thing. So it's really as if, let's pretend you wanted to do 15% down and pay your own closing costs. Instead of that, to get a better deal, you do 20% down and include your closing costs in the price. And with you guys being the realtors on this, I'm sure you're able to convince the sellers to include the closing costs. That's the difference between us, that you have that control, your sellers, your investors, and you have good relationship with them, that you're able to show them that we deliver and therefore they listen to you and they actually do what it's the best for our clients. That's why I'm saying one hand shakes the other, because we're able to complete this process the right way with these clients and for the best.
Okay, guys, the people that is watching this live, if you have any question, it's a great time to ask a question you have or us that is in this live. Okay, Hope, let's go. If you have another type of loan you can talk about.
No, we have the Islamic loans, basically. It's the same qualifications, the same requirements. Nothing is different on that side, except the fact that the note and everything else is written in a different language that is allowed, basically, and it's a halal loan. So that's for all of the Islamic religion, basically, that will honor that and don't want the interest-bearing loans. That's the way that we do that product. Sometimes the lenders that give these rates are a little bit higher than the others. Sometimes they're the same or lower. So it really depends. There's no such thing. As I said, we're onward around 30, 35 banks, and each day one other bank is better than the other. So there is no set, because sometimes people call me, they're like, oh, is this the best rate? Are they giving the best rates? No, it's not like that. It really depends on the day that we price the loan out and what's the market on that time. So, but we have that offering as well, the Islamic, and we do obviously the conventional loans, and we have something that not too many lenders have, which is the tax ID. If you don't have Social Security card, we're able to do your loans with just tax ID on its own. You're putting down also, again, as I said, 10, 20% down. I like to say the 20 because that's when the real possible deal comes in. Anything else, the interest rates are a lot higher. You're putting your 20% down, and we're able to deliver the loan to you with the tax ID, as long as you show us that you have the money in the bank, whether it's here or in a different country or state, whatever it is, we're able to honor this. And we have the foreign nationals as well. Now, whether we're talking about the tax.
Oh, and hey, while Hope is working to come back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but we cannot hear Hope, I guess.
Yes. So before she gets back on, I just wanted to tell you I have to jump in another meeting. This was a pleasure and looking forward to making more videos with you. Thank you, everyone. Please send your comment and your questions, and we'll be happy to help you.
Thank you, Aissatou, for being here. Okay, guys, we're gonna wait for Hope to come back.
Hi, this is Mamadou Barry from Homes NYC Group. Over 10 years, we have helped a lot of families get into their dream homes. We take them out of rent, put them in houses where they can afford to pay the mortgage. We are specialized in Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens, New York. But unfortunately, these neighborhoods are getting very expensive. Very few people can afford it. For that reason, people are leaving New York City to go all the way to Buffalo, to Ohio, to Pennsylvania to buy houses. We have a solution to that. We find a very nice area right here in Long Island, very close to New York City, some parts less than an hour to the city. The neighborhood has a lot of shopping centers. You have masjids, you have train station leading directly to Manhattan. It has one of the nicest beaches in the neighborhood. You have some of the biggest water parks very close to New York City. The houses in this neighborhood are huge and very cheap. You can have front yard and backyard and make your own playground in your backyard. That's how big they are.
It's true. I have to go get some.
Okay, guys. We are waiting for Hope. If you have any question, please write it down. We can answer your question. Miss Mariam, hello. How are you? Please share the live. Hope is back. We back again.
Again, yes.
Okay. All right, so we was talking about the people that doesn't live here, they want to invest in this country. We have people back home, they have the money, so
we're here. We're able to do that. We're just going to show the passport. We show 2 months bank statements from whatever country you're at, and we are able to do these loans with not much difficulty. So, for all of our investors out there in different countries, we could service you. We can make this happen for you.
and
That
then
would
what's
be-
the minimum down payment? There's no credit check on this one, of course.
No, there's no credit check on this one. We usually say 20% down. Closing costs, partial closing costs can be included as well. So we are able to do that.
So, Miss Hope, we are not going to hold you for long here, but we have a great news. Last time, Hope gave us vouchers. If you're going to apply your loan or you want to buy a house, Vivid Mortgage is giving you up to $850, right, for an appraisal.
That's right. That's right. For
so if you want
appraisal vouchers, so just bring that.
If you want to reach out to us, you are looking to buy, we're going to put you in contact with Miss Hope. You are not going to pay for appraisal. And Teams Homes NYC going to help you with something else. We didn't decide yet. Mr. Barry?
Beautiful. Yes, Homes NYC is holding a lot of our vouchers. Just as long as you see any one of their agents, take that, make sure that you get it signed and bring it to me, and we will honor this voucher. We will pay for your appraisal. And education-wise, just speak to us. You don't have to purchase your home right now, but as long as you're educated and you're making the right steps to become a homeowner in future, that's when it's a win-win situation. We all know that real estate is the way to go, whether it's now or 6 months down the line, but at least you know that you're in the right path and you're doing the right thing for yourself and for your kids, because at the end of the game, it's a legacy that we're living. At the end of the game, if our parents would have done this as well, we would not have had to go through a rental, sit down and pay somebody else's mortgage. Rentals are increasing in this state. I don't know about the other states, but the rentals are increasing like crazy here in New York. You're paying for 3 bedrooms, $4,500. Guess what? This is a mortgage. You're just paying somebody else's mortgage. Makes no sense. Between first month security deposit, second month security deposit, and the first month rent, it just makes no sense. That's your down payment. And your monthly rent is a mortgage. So let's make sure that you do it right. You have the right team here that will educate you to do this right. Just reach out and the rest will be taken care of. Looking forward and hearing from everyone.
Thank you so much, Miss Hope. Let's
You're
see if
welcome,
Barry
my
has
dear.
something to say or ask you before you go. I know you're taking your time on a busy day, and we just really appreciate your time.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Barry,
No
you wanna say
problem. My
something?
pleasure.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, Miss Hope, and thank you for the valuable information. We truly appreciate it. And
My pleasure.
you said something that's very, very, very important for everyone to know, that on our team, we care about how people can afford the property. You've done it for us before, where a client was buying a property for, she was getting a mortgage for
That's right.
$4,400.
That's right.
We bring the same client back to you. You got it under $3,600. So definitely, we truly appreciate that, and that's how we do for all of our clients. And we will definitely be contacting you and bringing you more clients by the grace of God. Okay. So unfortunately today we have questions that came in, but they're very limited questions. We're able to answer them on the comments here, but going forward, we will display the comments, we display the clients who asked the questions, so we can answer them publicly. Okay. I mean, some very important questions. This show wasn't advertised, but that's okay. The amount of people we got from different platforms, we truly appreciate it. And what we do here, we ask people to share, these videos. We have people watching us from Facebook pages, Facebook account, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, so we ask everyone to do their best and share the share the videos to help other people, get maximum viewers. So that's all I have to say. All I have to say is thank you, Ms. Hope. So how people can reach out to you if they want to?
My pleasure. So should I post a business card? How would I do it? Or basically give you my phone number?
You can, your phone number. You actually can write. Yeah, you can give your phone number. Yes.
Okay, so the best number, I'll give you my direct cell phone number. To text me with questions, I will be calling you back. 917-399-4129. That's again 917-399-4129. This way you'll be able to reach me directly. And I'm giving you the service because you're working with NYC Group, the best real estate office out there. Reach me directly and I will give you my personal attention and make sure that you're satisfied with the services.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. And have a
You're
wonderful day.
welcome.
We'll be
You're
coming back to
welcome.
you soon again with more questions.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you, my dear. Take care.
All right.
Have a good
All
day.
right.
God bless
You too.
all.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this live. We're gonna be doing more live like this. You guys, if you have questions, you can reach out to us directly on Messenger or call us. Then, Mr. Barry, can you display our numbers down here? Call
Yes,
us.
yes, mi waɗa nombajment ɗin ɗon kono mi ɗuman ɗo yette sojo no inni en ɗo halu ko yette sojo ko noon tungo suusi innugol halu nande ara ette baɗi ɓe no duuɗi ga so ara ini en kanko kadi hello ara en toriki ɓe waɗu display yoɓe sendutu landal jiɗin kono ayi sakke ko woni yette sojo suusala e hollugol yeeso ngon ne.
That's my mom. To be serious, it's my mom.
That's your mommy? Nene Togoso. Ko nene Togoso. Kono bay ko yette soɓe kono me wataɓe accugol. Ara ɓe jarama ko ɓe jettita maɓɓe on ko enen kadi nginniɓe haalo ara ɓe sendi tan en information ji ɗi nani. Ara jarama nenen Togoso. Ara jama on kadi yo noddu en numéro ji men ɗin en waɗay ɗi. Hello, hiɗon jeltilan. Okay,
yeah, go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna tell my number. You're gonna tell yours because we used to have this banner today. Min numero ango ko Aissatou Diallo min nete numero ango ko 917-476-8548. Again, 917-476-8548.
Min ara ko 347-236-6136. That's 347-236-6136. Ara
Chappeji co-worker jama wonno ɗon ɗo numéro makon ko 347-458-3289. Again 347-458-3289.
Milando ma ɗon taw question ɗo en yawde ko honde waɗan tabintinan to en ñalande hara yimɓe ɓen no andi ɓe prépare to ɓe ara ɓe ƴetta information fi real estate hara ɓe lanto live question ko ñalande wonde wonde jonde yimɓe ɓen ɗo.
It's a tough question. This is a tough question. Me what now? Me replay today.
Yes, joni ko wonde wadde ɗo going forward en waɗa publicité en advertise ali o ɗum aɗo o show ɗo ko last minute show kono prochainement en advertise hara kala yuɗo show no programme min waɗa one day before hara on tigi ay anda prépara question ji mun ɗin e constant ji mun haɗa no wawi ar gollando live.
Kadi son fala ka question ji mon in display ko messenger winno no me privately me wajdango message ni woni yimɓe go they wanna be ɓe fala kara ɓe yimɓe ɓe no andu ɓe fala sodugo ma whatever informing the yiɗi privacy men o ɗo wawi men windango directly ɗinno men jaabo question on maɗa so tawi on fala kadi men jaabo question publicly min wawi on jaabitago ko téléphone winde ma ɗum aɗuno men message men jaabito ton question o marɗo wo there's no dumb question.
Okay, vraiment jarama Aissatou Diallo min hara inde hande ko Mamadou Boy Bari aray ko ɗum o information ɗo hande men maranno ɗo ko men jonna. Do you have a final word?
Well, nothing else komen joɗani ɗo ko wallitagol en fof men fi yeɓu galleji ko ndi leydi parce que nane mi so paali goɗɗum ɗo koni very important. Cuuɗi ɗin écoute ko yimɓe ɓe won ko yeɓude ko galleji maɓɓe no wad yeɓɓinde ɓe jawdi moƴƴa. Toujours mi haare on exemple 2020 cuuɗi ɗin Long Island 300,000 fenoni ko 600,000 konto walinta 21 $21,000 et puis on hecto ya 250,000 $250,000 no ka investi sa kahit da din put on and the do bikat donc what I the why get to got din buli 21 na 50,000 so da galle luina also mata yeta na force ya wone 100% min ko no final word ango do ya yobande goddo mortgage ma kon yob mortgage ma ngantigi bay fo e mum ma bengal ko den en fo men ma yebe ma woni ngeno ko de kon woni basic need goddo sudu nyamete sanity and all of that good stuff donc tami jutin live on mi akita on joni on jarama I'm gonna end the live